The show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Bay Rays.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Shane McClanahan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now? So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. To third, Caminero. Sends it across to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ezekiel Tovar at the plate and takes high there. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 4, Michael Tolia.
Here's Michael Tolia. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Tovar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. The Rockies strand 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve, and it was the same result as the pitch before.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Junior Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back, and it's gone. He shoots one out to right, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, top of the second, here is Chris Bryant. Bryant starting as the designated hitter, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 22, Nolan.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's towards center. DeLuca. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fastball for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And that one missing low.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That's down and in. That one not close. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Danny Jansen in here.
Danny Jansen.
Marquez back to work. Headed towards the corner. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. And that's down and away.
2 balls,
1 out,
no
bases empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Jose Caballero. Outside low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. And that one a little bit high. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Caught him looking for the K. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. This one high in the air to left center. Jones on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the third inning. And now the veteran catcher, Jacob Stallings. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. They get the out on Stallings.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Grounded out his first time up. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. There's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios on his way over. Has room, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. Right through there for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Doyle makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy
Diaz now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In for a strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Out to short. Tovar Whips it across. 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
2
Brandon.
outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch
That pitch is
misses.
out.
And that one pulled foul. And the righty deals. And that's
2 balls,
downstairs and
1
outside. Two outs. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. A little bit low. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. But they're on top 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
The first baseman,
Michael
number 4,
Tolia digging in for the Rockies.
Tolia.
He's 0 for 1. On a line, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Dominant
Chris
performance for him today,
Bryant.
Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air, center field. DeLuca has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Fly to center his first time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Over to first, and he saved. Two outs. Foul ball there. Next offering
that's off the
misses.
plate.
Now 1-2.
Ball. Down.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom 4,
Leading
down to
off
third
for the
baseman,
Rays,
Junior
the third
Caminero.
baseman, Junior Caminero.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one the other way. Tolia. He takes it on his own. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the lead
number
off man.
50, Lowe.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Base knock center field.
Now batting, catcher Kenny.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Low at first, 1 gone. In the air to left center. Jones sizes this one up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Walked his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. He goes down looking. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Estrada, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. McClanahan back to work. Ball
That's
1 there.
Counts 1-0.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here is Sean Bouchard. Fastball for a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Stallings
Ball one, no
stands
strike.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 1,
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Fly to left his first time.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he pumps it a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman, number 2,
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy
Diaz.
Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. Marquez over to first. DeLuca dives back in safely. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball.
One ball, two strikes.
That one the other way to Tovar. And that's two. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one hammered low, drop step, going back, makes the catch up against the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one missed.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering way upstairs. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Jansen fields. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 6th inning. Lau at the plate. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alexander warming up as well. Late swing, foul to the left.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Now batting.
Two
the
down,
right
base
fielder.
is empty.
Yeah.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next one misses, and the count's full. And he walked him.
Take your base.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get
Up
rewarded
next
on the
to the
call
Rays,
with pitches near the
the
top of the
catcher,
strike zone.
Danny.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Let's go Tampa.
That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. The Rays strand just the one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. Now the 0-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. That one 95 to finish him off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Diaz. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the
Now
air.
batting,
Lets the
left
defense work
fielder,
behind him with
Nolan
another ground ball. Good
Jones.
execution.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Slider for a strike. Inside.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Caballero hauls it in to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new
Colorado,
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
seventh.
52.
Scott Alexander.
Scott
And they felt it was time
Alexander.
to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
To the plate now
Leading
for the
off
Rays
for the
is the
Rays,
DH,
the
Jonathan
designated hitter,
Aranda. A
Jonathan
strikeout and a walk.
Aranda.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one at the knees for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing
Now
the ball
batting,
off the bat.
shortstop,
Something to improve.
Jose Caballero.
So a man at first. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count. Ball. 1-1.
Inside, almost got it.
Ball, that's just out.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The other way, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The left fielder, number 1,
Richie Palacios digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That
Counts
misses the
1-0.
zone, and that is ball 1. And that clips the inside corner. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the
Now
big
batting,
part of the field.
the
Man, there
center
are a
fielder,
lot of hits
Johnny
there.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Ball 1,
Pitch
no
is in the
strike.
dirt, ball 1. Palacios off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. Two outs. That one pushed foul. Breaking
2-0,
ball
2
inside.
strikes.
The count now 2-2. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edwin Uceta.
Now
These are the
pitching for
spots
Rays,
relievers really make a name for
Number
themselves.
63.
Late and close.
Edwin.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So in now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And there's a foul ball. Ball one there. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Sean Bouchard will hit next.
Sean Bouchard.
Out to short, Caballero. On to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have
Now
to
batting,
deliver
the catcher,
consistently.
Jacob
It doesn't matter how many highlight
Stallings.
reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Stallings now at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. The Rays trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rockies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
61.
8th, Justin Lawrence.
Justin.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Lawrence.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of
And
the order
leading
now.
off for the
And
Rays,
now
the
here
first
is
baseman,
Yandy
Yandy
Diaz.
Diaz.
At the
Lawrence
ball.
in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lau in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there And that is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. One out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar tosses across to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
2 down, bases empty. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Doyle. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Doyle leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. This to third. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. 1 for 3. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch inside, ball two.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The 2-1. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.